Hello, baby.
Today you told me about your transformation.
Check, that was just the front shot. I should have shown that the back shot. The back shot looked like the power puff. That's it, that State Puff guy. That looks man. From the back it looks really bad.
Yeah, her transformation is also insane.
So also the same thing, like I think I probably lost since last year August about 15 kilograms. Don't you love me when I'm like
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In a unique position today. This is the first time that I'm actually recording a new video before even uploading my previous one. Oh, I better just turn this dishwasher off. It's making a noise. So the reason why I decided to record today before I've even uploaded the previous video is because I'm hitting a push session with a friend of mine. Well, friend slash colleague. If you saw in the previous video, I actually mentioned I was taking a blackjack pre-workout for a colleague of mine, Garth. He works for us at Tony Ferguson. He hasn't been around for long, but I've actually known him for ages because before working for TF, he was actually in Discam for like 12 years. So he was one of my main points of contact at a number of different stores where he was a health manager. Sunning Hill, Four Ways, Mall of Africa. He's been all around, so very experienced guy within Discam. Always did really well with the brand, so he's a good guy to have on board. But also has been training for very many years. He's just kind of in the midst of a little body transformation himself. He's done really, really well. But by all indications, I think he's quite a beast in the gym, so looking forward to training with him. He is a colleague, but he has become a friend as well, which is pretty cool. But I'm just gonna get my stuff ready today. Yeah, I just need to get my pre-workout mixed up. What I didn't realize is that this Aces Labs pre-workout, in fact, has per single scoop 300 milligrams of caffeine. So to put that in context for you, I think a Monster / Rain per can has about 150 milligrams of caffeine. So this is a hefty dose, and I'm generally taking 1.5 scoops, so that's like 450 milligrams of caffeine for my pre-workout. So I think that just tells you how immune I am to this stuff. But like I've said before, I mainly take this for the pump aspect of it. You know, I know that it's not the be-all end-all of a good workout or of hypertrophy, but the workout does always feel better when you've got a good pump. So we're going to get that going. So we've got one, and I like to make that pretty heaped, and then another half for 450 milligrams of caffeine. Okay, so this is the only flavor that Aces have at the moment. It's a tropical flavor, really good. They used to have a grape flavor, which was actually my favorite. It tasted like Fanta grape. But the problem with the grape flavors is that they tend to clump in the tub. There's like a moisture issue with a lot of grape flavors. Even if you remember like the old SSN grape flavored pre-workouts back in the day, it had the same issue. So we discontinued the grape flavor. That being said, like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, there's a whole slew of new I use weird words on this channel that I don't use in real life. But there's a whole range of new flavors coming out, which I'm pretty excited for. I keep trying to give you guys an indication of when it's going to be. My best guess would probably be in a month or two, but who knows. And those are all like cocktail flavors. So it's like strawberry margarita, daiquiri, pina colada, really good. So very excited for that. But in the meantime, this is definitely not a bad flavor to go down. Alright guys, so sipping on the pre-workout now. Today's going to be a push session, still doing the Hypertrophy Coach app using the Terrence Ruffin 2021 Olympia prep. So today, because it's the base push day of the week, is going to be primarily chest. I think it's 4 exercises for chest, 2 exercises for delts, and then 1 exercise for triceps. Currently that program only has the first 4 weeks available. So what I did last night is I actually downloaded another kind of app, which is it's a logbook. So you saw in my previous video, I mentioned one of the best things that I enjoy about the app is the fact that it's got a built-in logbook. So I just downloaded another app, which is a logbook. I think it's called Strong Logbook or something like that. It was actually free, which is surprising because it seems pretty good quality. So if the next 4 weeks aren't out by the time that I need to start my next rotation, kind of this Saturday next week, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to transition to one of John Meadows, rest in peace, one of his older training programs. It'll also be a push-pull leg split, and then I'll just use the new logbook app that I have to track those workouts. So yeah, this is actually probably my favorite day of the week, probably my favorite session of the week, mainly just because I've always enjoyed chest and shoulders, but also because I know that delts being one of the main body groups I want to bring up, I get very excited about days when I'm training it, because I know I'm just kind of like really mentally dialed in terms of just training really hard. And it'll be good to actually have a training partner today, because obviously with certain movements, you know, some of the compound movements, which I think today are going to be incline dumbbell press and then incline Smith machine banded press, it really does help just to get a couple of more reps out of the tank when you have somebody there to assist you. So yeah, I'm going to head there in a bit. It is currently 8:25. I'm meeting him there at 9. And thereafter, because today's a Saturday, it is my highest calorie day of the week. 4,100 calories going down today.
I want your money, your time. I want your patience and your pride. I'm all restless in a maiden, and I'm working all the time. So heaven help me.
Right. I think 7 on this.
Okay.
So hopefully I can push weight.
And the dollar defend me.
Actually, when you actually go to proper total failure, like after 2 exercises, you feel like the workout's done. That shit's for you, Josh Bridgman. Okay guys, so pulling into Mall of Africa now. I've had a slight change of heart because I have those woolly cinnamon buns that are really honestly almost just as good as Cinnabon. I'm thinking that we might go with Krispy Kreme, but they are right next to each other, so I'm gonna take a walk there and see which my gut tells me, you know, my fat boy instinct tells me to go for. Anyway, see you in a bit. Alright guys, so our diabetes for the day has been acquired. I've got a dozen or half a dozen donuts here. We've got 2 original glazed. We've got a Milky Bar, because that's Fats' favorite. We've got a Boston cream, which I've never seen a Krispy Kreme before here in South Africa. We have the donut of the day, which is some kind of peanut butter and jam donut. And then we have the Lotus Biscoff cookie donut, which I never knew about Lotus up until sometime this year, just before my first show, and now I'm a huge fan of their cookies, their cookie butter, so when I saw this today I decided to go for it. We also have our deep dish pizzas from Pizza Vino on the way. Are they on the way?
Yes.
They are on the way. So do you want to like start off with, say hello.
Hi.
Do you want to start off with like half a donut each and then go to the pizza and then carry on?
I'm on my way.
Yeah! Let's do it. Which one are you feeling for?
Original glaze.
Original glaze. So you want to have half an original glaze each.
Hi everyone.
Or do you want to just have one original glaze each?
I'm gonna have half.
You're going to have half.
I'm not
Okay.
trying to die and be in a coma just yet.
Okay,
This
so
is
this-
exciting. Cheat meal day.
Cheat meal day.
Okay.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Same idea.
Mmm.
Krispy Kreme is fucking good, right?
Oh, it's the motherfucking best.
Do have to say, this is how I went dressed to Mall of Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently people find it inappropriate to walk around the mall in a stringer.
Oh, damn those people.
I'm going to try half a Boston cream. Well, Tenny, this is for you. I've never eaten a Boston cream before. That doesn't look like enough cream to justify Boston cream, but let's check it out.
Mmm.
That is good.
It looks too sweet for me.
It's really not. It's really not, I promise you. And I think I'm actually going to have chicken nachos for dinner.
I don't believe him. Let me tell you why I don't believe him. Because whenever Matt says that he's going to eat pizza and Krispy Kreme and nachos, he literally gets to the last meal and he doesn't make it. He's like, oh, I'm so full.
My stomach capacity has gone up. I'm eating 3,500 calories a day on a normal day. And today's only 4,100, so I can easily get it done.
Okay.
What we have to do now, because obviously carbs are going to be high, we take a glucophage post-workout with my shake. And we're going to go 40 grams of the shake. I'm going to actually measure all my shakes and supplements just to make sure that I'm getting the exact amount, because it's not always precise. 23. Here we go. Glucophage, this is the 500 milligram version. So right now with carbs, 500 a day. I'm just taking a gram, once in the morning and then once before bed. But if they go up a little bit more, we could potentially increase that to 500 milligrams in the morning and then a gram at night. But we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, the food has arrived. We're busy watching Hitch, an oldie but a goodie. And this is what the pizza looks like. We've got the deep dish pepperoni with feta and roasted red peppers and a thin crust margarita. So we're going to get after this right now. Excited? Alright guys, final taste test for today. I'm going to leave one of these for tomorrow, but we finished the pizza. We were a little bit disappointed, not as good as it usually is. There was like no cheese on the margarita. The deep dish wasn't a deep dish, it was just a shallow dish. And so this better be good. I have, remember the Milky Bar is for fat, so I have the Biscoff one and I have this donut of the day, which is apparently some kind of peanut butter one left. So I'm going to try half of the peanut butter one now and see how it goes. Fats is having a mini magnum as we speak.
You know my coach is going to see.
Oh, so this is a peanut butter and jam donut. Look at that. That looks so cool.
I was going to say, you know my coach is going to see this video and cut all of my macros and my calories completely.
Not if you fit them in for the week. This is legit like, yeah, you said it was too sweet for you. You can have a bite of that side. That's just like a peanut butter jam sandwich in a donut. So good. Okay, so I'm actually feeling pretty good today. I'm not feeling full. Like I said, my stomach capacity definitely has gotten a little bit higher. So I'm pretty sure nachos are a go for dinner. Gonna go carry on relaxing. Okay guys, so here we are on a Friday, a cold and rainy Friday morning, several weeks after the previous footage. And yeah, I just had some random thoughts to finish off this video, just general thoughts about bodybuilding and the industry in general. It's strange to look back at that footage from a few weeks ago editing the video because, you know, I remember at the time I was already at a place in my head where I was feeling like I was getting fat and getting so out of shape. Even looking in the mirror I felt that way, and then looking back at the footage I was like, oh shit, I was actually in really good shape back then. But then it, you know, it makes you wonder whether at any point in time you have an accurate idea of what your physique looks like at that specific moment in time. I mean, you know, throughout the entirety of my contest prep, you know, you feel skinny, you feel not muscular, you feel not good, you can't wait to be in the off season putting on size again. And then when you hit that point, then you can't wait to be lean again because you're starting to feel fat. And I know it's a situation that probably a lot of people are struggling with at the moment. A lot of people that have come off their competition seasons and are now trying to improve, or a lot of people that are currently competing and looking at the people that are in their off season, you know, wishing that they could be a little bit bigger or start building some muscle. So I think my sentiments here are just that whatever phase you're in, you aren't necessarily ever going to be 100% happy with your physique or 100% happy with how you're looking. And at some point you have to start using, you know, other metrics to gauge the success or failure of what you're doing at the time, you know. And that's why I think, like, you know, pre-contest stuff like, you know, photos, body composition measurements, that kind of thing can be really, really useful to gauge whether you're making progress. And I think in the off season, when physical changes aren't as apparent, because you obviously are going to have, you know, some more layers of adipose covering up your muscles, that, you know, use your performance in the gym. as your number one metric to gauge success. You know, if you're able to increase your load or increase your volume with the same load, or you know, you're just, you know, fatiguing less, you know, doing, you know, the same load and same volume, then you know that you're getting stronger. And if you're getting stronger, you're adding muscle, you know. So, you know, I would like to think of, you know, this industry as, you know, the health and fitness industry. I think the reality is that sometimes it's not that healthy, at least mentally. So yeah, I hope this helps anyone and put some stuff into perspective for you. My feeling is that, you know, no matter the level of competitor, I think we probably all feel this way at some point. So, you know, be easy on yourself. Hire a coach. You know, I know Paul has been really important for me to stick out this process through you know, an entire off season, which I've never done before, because I always get to this point where I feel like I need to start dieting again. You know, his objective point of view has been really useful for me in sticking to this process and knowing that I'm on the right track. And yeah, don't be so hard on yourself, and just look at other metrics and other variables outside how you subjectively feel like you look on a certain day or during a certain week, to gauge whether you're making a success of it. Anyway, that's my random thoughts this Friday. Ending this video here. Guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Again, you know, putting out stuff regularly is really tough with, you know, full-time day job, coaching on the side, you know, and obviously just keeping up with training and meal prep and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I wish I was doing this full-time, but I'm not. But all the support really helps. If you can like the video and subscribe to the channel, it will really assist. Thanks, guys.